Great to hear. I'm also excited about this worldwide map that Essential is all around the world and trending in absolutely different places. That's amazing. Um, can you tell us a bit how Sentinel compete with others big VPNs providers, for example, like NordVPN, because it's a big company with great amount of money and absolutely like one of the biggest VPN provider in the world.
Yeah, that's true. So there is different things that we might think of when we comparing NordVPN and other centralized VPN providers to Sentinel, and we compete in whole bunch of questions, basically whole bunch of topics. First one is actual availability of the product itself, which is the most important part, I think. It is to make sure that your application is actually able to operate in certain regions. NordVPN fails to do so in a number of countries. For example, as I mentioned, Turkmenistan, they are not able to operate there. We also saw that their application is struggling to work in such countries as China, Russia, and many others. So we trying to target these markets as well to make sure that we able to provide our service there, because we have a benefit that they don't. We have decentralization, and it helps us to stay available for the customers in these regions. So that's the first thing. The second thing is the cost. Of course, it is very important for us to see that we are able to provide a much better pricing on the VPN service comparing to VPN service providers like centralized ones. NordVPN spends millions of dollars on their infrastructure because they own it, they maintain it, they are the only ones responsible for it, and that cost is not incurred by themselves, but they pass it to the customer, obviously. How we are different is that you don't have to pay a fortune to get servers on the Sentinel DVPN. Essentially, Sentinel acts as a VPN servers marketplace where you can get connected to the certain node for as cheap as just a few cents per month, basically, for a single VPN server. And by combining all the VPN nodes available online, we're building a sort of like on-chain DVPN plans, offering them to customers, making the application way cheaper than it is priced on the like competitors' applications, right? For example, if I take a look at Nord, they're offering their service something like around $12 per month, I believe, their cheapest plan. And if we compare it to Sentinel Shield application, well, it costs less than $0.50 to get connected for a whole month, offering way more nodes, like, as I mentioned, over 5,000 nodes out there, which is like NordVPN is not even close to that number. So yeah, that's the main competitive points that we have. Also, another approach is the clarity of how we treat users' data. That is also very important because NordVPN, ProtonVPN, and many others VPN service providers which are centralized, all they ask you for is to trust them, trust their word. You cannot know for sure that they don't keep any logs. There is no way for you to prove that they do not track your activity online. So you just take their word for it, and you pay them money, and then you hope that they don't share your data with someone. But as history shows, that's not always true. And there were multiple evidences of various centralized VPN providers actually collecting data while they told their users that they keep no logs. And Sentinel does not ask their users to trust it. Instead, we operating on the zero trust policy, allowing anyone to inspect our source code online. And on chain, we do not collect any personalized information, and we basically but we basically only have like ephemeral wallet address, which is not linked to your identity anyhow. And that's the only thing that VPN hoster knows. And that allows us to, first of all, prove that we do not collect any data. And second, we can safely say that even if someone tries to collect data on Sentinel, that wouldn't be possible because we do not keep track of anything except the wallet address itself, which is not linked to your identity. So that's three main points that we can talk about that help Sentinel to stay competitive comparing to other applications out there.
Okay, let's talk a bit about the goals. What is the next for Sentinel?
Yeah, so we're now trying to elevate our experience to other products that we currently build. First of all, of course, our main priority and main area of interest is DVPN itself, and we scale our range of products out there to make sure that we can appeal to every possible customer, to different regions, different areas, and different platforms. We launched a number of applications ourselves and with the partners to offer them in Google Play and App Store. We now launching the Cosmo DVPN, which will be the world's first ATOM-powered DVPN itself. We aiming on the launch of Eureka support throughout all of our applications in the very short period of time from now. And also, we have focused on onboarding of new customers. For example, we currently working on the deal with the one major telecom provider who are looking to integrate Sentinel DVPN into their own mobile application so they can sell SIM cards along with the DVPN itself. So we currently finalizing the deal and helping them with the integration. And as they go live, they have over, I believe, almost 500,000 active paying customers. That will bring a lot of traction to Sentinel and the Cosmos ecosystem itself, like by far to what was in the past. From other hand, we also working on a different product. As you know, Sentinel is Sentinel operates like a large network of nodes worldwide, and we understood that we can use them not only for VPN but for a bunch of different things. For example, we know that AI topic is currently trending, and there is a lot of people who are trying themselves in AI field on machine learning, and they trying to understand how it works. They building their own AIs, and what we did, we made the tool. We call it Sentinel Scout. It's basically AI data layer on top of a Sentinel that allows you to scrape data for your large language model training. So using the decentralized network of Sentinel, you can collect the data accessible on the internet from different points, gather it all together, structurize it, and use it to train your own like AI model, basically. So that's the small tool, but it's very powerful, and it brings additional value to the network itself. And we will expand our scope of features in that product, making it a powerful tool for those who are building their own AI. So yeah, these two areas we currently focusing on, DVPN and AI, and we think that with everything that Cosmos currently has to offer, it will allow us to not only make our products very flexible in terms of operating with different chains, but also appeal to the larger market of other chains as well.
And from that, I can clearly understand that in the future we can see a whole ecosystem around the Sentinel. with these AI tools and the VPN itself.
Yeah, correct.
And will it be something like what Akash is doing currently? They also got something in this field with AI and nodes.
Yeah, so we basically they're doing a little bit different thing though. Like they mostly posing themselves as a AWS of Web 3.0.
Yeah,
Which is a great. We love Akash at Sentinel, and we even collaborating with them in AI data layer that we have. So, for example, if you collect data with the AI data layer from Sentinel, you can structurize this data using Akash technologies and use, like, for example, Akash chat for it, which is also a powerful tool. We definitely striving to make an ecosystem that will provide a bunch of different tools for other people to build their own applications on top of. At the same time, we aiming to target regular clients, like by providing our own applications to them. So yeah, answering your question, basically we're looking to build our own ecosystem around that and tie it to everything that is currently that we currently have on Cosmos Hub to expand and elevate our experience from Cosmos Hub and bring more value to Cosmos community itself, to Sentinel itself. And basically, if you heard this idea of Atom Aligned project that is currently being pushed by Magmar and the new Cosmos leadership, we pretty much stand by this idea as well. And we're thinking that it is good idea to not only offer product itself, but also tools to other developers to build something on top of Atom, on top of Cosmos Hub and the Cosmos ecosystem itself. And this is basically our contribution to it.
great, amazing. So the last question, I think, what are your predictions for the future of Cosmos Hub and for the future of Sentinel?
Yeah, so I think we can safely say that Cosmos is on the right track. In Sentinel, everyone is pretty confident that Cosmos, with the new, especially with the new leadership that they have with the Magmar's vision and a bunch of other positive things happening, it is clear that it will become one of the most major things in the blockchain, like, worldwide. And Sentinel is growing alongside with the Cosmos, and it's pretty much the part of Cosmos ecosystem. So if Cosmos grows, Sentinel grows as well, and we're doing our best to show growth on our own chain, and that also naturally brings more users to the Cosmos ecosystem itself also.
Great. Amazing. I'm very proud you came to us because it was absolutely great and amazing story. And I think it's one of the very first times then our guest is a guy who building something which can be used outside of the crypto world. Absolutely. And thanks for your time. I hope it will be interesting for all the viewers.
Yeah, thanks for having me.